2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the Fedex Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Very few people can say they tamed the tiger, Rich, except you, of course. But this is going to be a great day's viewing. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Second shot here on the first. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, that was a safe play. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's in a share of 10th position. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. Here at the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
And coming up well short.
Oh, well played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, almost went in. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie. Not really what they were hoping for there.
Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career, just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, wind's blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. And in fact, it was impossible with 3 out of the 4 of us to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day. And he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green is a little peninsula. It kind of goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green, and the pin's over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there and kept hanging, kept hanging, kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
Rich, one of the newer tournaments out on tour, the Rocket Mortgage Classic, but it's played at an old world venue, the Detroit Golf Club. I love these old courses, the old world architecture that you get. It's really a bit of a throwback event, isn't it?
It is. I love the fact that, you know, these players have to kind of change their game up a little bit. It's not just the bomb and gouge as we see normally on tour, although in saying that, we've had some winners over the years that have done pretty well with hitting it a very long way. But, you know, in their defense, they also hit it straight as well. But I look at this golf course and think this is not straightforward. This is not cookie cutter. You have to kind of use your imagination off the tee boxes, especially with the second shots with the undulations in these greens. So you have to kind of think outside the box just a little bit when you come to this golf course, because it's not what you see day in and day out on the PGA Tour.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. All right, this to get ahead of Tiger Woods. What a sentence. What a one-up that would be. And what a rivalry this is.
Oh, just missed. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. Nicely holed. And for par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Okay, steady now. 4 feet to the cup. That's a clever play, that one. Moving up a leaderboard and ahead of their rival. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The par 4, 6th Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Atta boy, good shot. Taking aim from about 170 yards. 4 shots behind our leader. Game of the 7. Yeah, well played. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Oh, that was pure silk. Well done. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? That's frustrating. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. This one started out on a good line. That's well holed. Patrick Cantlay is atop the leaderboard with a 3-stroke advantage. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? Let's return to live play now. Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. To the top 5 he goes. Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Oh, well played. This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And well holed. Let's move on. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Look, they're in the top 10, and they're actually making a really nice push up this leaderboard. Let's see how they play over this final 9 holes.
The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
Might get caught up in the brush here. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Let's check in with Tiger Woods. Oh, that was a beauty. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's 2 shots back. A 7-footer right here.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Just didn't drop. And this one will be for bogey. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one, around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Going with the 5-wood. Well played, mate. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Quality shot, that one. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Ouch, that hurts. And this putt coming up for his par. Okay, let's head to the next. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Great looking shot, this. And after that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Yeah, this ball's sitting up perfect. He's going to have a great lie.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Oh my, right by the hole. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's get back to it, shall we? 5 feet coming up to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. He's currently sitting in 3rd.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Good-looking shot, this.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else, because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament. And so sometimes it would be uncomfortable, even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal, but I can promise you, it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense, because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward, because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with them, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Playing this shot from the sand. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
And the putt goes down. A nice display of resilience in the end.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
And now 4 under for the day. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're gonna have a second shot that's fairly flat, and to, funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here, nothing worse.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And this putt will take them to 5 under par. That was a gallant attempt. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is what they have left for a par. This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
They've holed it. That'll be for birdie. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who elect to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Getting ready to play their third. He shares the lead. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Such soft hands.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Leading by a shot after that hole. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. What a shot from that nasty lie. Should be proud of that.
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Now this putt to win the Rocket Mortgage Classic. Nice stroke. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
And a great win on an old-style golf course by this player. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone. And they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.